Hello everyone, Josh here with Excess Games, bringing you all another Awaken cast air video, and today I believe this is episode 6 of our free-to-play series, and we're going to be going ahead and trying to do the Endless Trial level 50 with our free-to-play account. Now, we've done a couple of things since the last episode. As a lot of you know, we're going to go ahead and start working more on Joseph. I'm sorry, not Joseph, Jonathan. A lot of people requested that since we pulled him 4 times on the free-to-play account, and the fact that we do lack some water DPSs, that we should go ahead and build him up. So the game plan right now is to, of course, utilize William, maybe utilize Connor as well. I'm not entirely sure yet, because I'm basically trying to create some kind of a free-to-play Ash team. So I'm definitely going to be running William, going to definitely be running Joseph. I'm also going to be using Joseph for PvP when I start building him up more as well. We're going to be using Jonathan. That's the game plan, and then maybe even running Celine. And we're going to see how far that can carry us in Ash. The only problem that I see with the free-to-play friendly units, outside of course, Nathalia, is I feel like we might be lacking a little bit of AoE. Because, yes, Jonathan does have an AoE. He has it here on his skill 3, but it is a 4-turn cooldown. And it expends all of his rage. Now, what's really good, though, is his skill 1 should hit pretty hard. Because obviously we're going to be running William, and you can see here that his glyph situation is looking pretty good. We've already got his glyphs at level 5, 3 out of 6 done. I don't know if I'm going to get all 3 of these done. I definitely want to get the speed, obviously, and maybe get the crit rate up. This one right here, I might let that one slide for a while. We might not need to really prioritize that, because I still also have to work on Celine, and then in a few days I need to get both Celine and Jonathan up to 6-star. So I've been trying to just farm out as much jelly as I can, but the event for hero promotion is in like 5 days, so it's like as a free to play, I'm kind of screwed here. I have to wait for events to be around to do anything, and I don't like that, because I feel like I'm being forced to just sit and do nothing or go play something else while I wait for these events to come around. So it's whatever. I'm already not going to be able to probably clear the stamina event, because I'm not going to have very much stamina. I'm basically just playing off of the free recharge stamina now, and it's not very much. So we're doing what we can. I still got to get his abilities up. I might save that for tomorrow, since all the dungeons will be open. We'll see what we can do in finishing off his skills. That way, the only thing I'll have really left to do is just work on his gear a little bit more. By the way, we did get the 6-star, the free-to-play rather, 6-star crit gear that you get from the Evelyn missions. We did get that. As you can see, I don't have, a ring or a necklace. I'm basically just running whatever. I threw that on there for now because they both have attack main stat. But I need an attack set for that, and I've not had any luck. I feel like Jonathan is another character that really wants to be on curse set. But I can't really be picky with sets right now, because, I just don't have the resources to be able to do any kind of gear farming. So it is what it is. Right now, he's currently sitting at 2384 attack, 10,400 HP, 1100 defense, 100 speed, a little over 66% crit. And then, of course, my crit damage is really low. It's 162. So that would have to be improved. Now, what's really crazy from glyphs is he's actually not getting a lot of attack from glyphs. He's only getting 538. Which I was, expecting a little bit more. And he's not getting the 2 sets of speed either. So he's only getting the 10. He is running God. He is on God of War, which I believe is also the same as Zachary's. But just because you're on the same glyph line doesn't mean all your glyphs are going to be the exact same. Some of them are actually changed around. Like for Zach, for example, I believe Zach actually gets, let's see here. I believe he got 2 speed. Yeah. So he gets 2 speeds. He also gets 1 attack, the Wild Blood, and then I think he might get, the attack bonus as well from the Titan. So he's getting a little bit more attack. As you can see, he's at 566 plus the 100. We'll put him at 666, and then he's going to get an additional 2% as well. So he's going to be in the high 600s, possibly very low 700s. I don't think that 2% is going to bump too much, but regardless, he's going to get more attack, and he's getting more speed. Whereas with Jonathan's actually more of a tank. He's like a tank DPS, which is very interesting to me. I'm very very much curious of how well he's going to perform as a DPS, because he is a DPS, but his skill set makes him want to be a tank as well. And if you look at his glyphs, he's getting almost 4,400 HP right now, 551 defense from his glyphs. And I still have to give him more resistance, HP bonus. He still has another HP bonus. That's another 4% HP, and then another 2% resist. So yeah, he's kind of built a little bit like a tank. And what's really nice too is his his trait. He regenerates 15% max health at the start of the turn if damaged on the previous turn. So he's going to be topping himself up quite a bit. He basically has his own built-in, it's not lifesteal per se, but it kind of works the same if you think about it. Sort of. It's 15% of max health, and his max health is going to be quite high. It's going to easily be probably 12k plus when all is said and done, but he's going to be still built like a DPS with 3,500 plus attack, hopefully. We're going to have to really see how much goes up when we start getting him into 6-star and all the way up to level 60, because of course that base attack will go all the way up to, I believe, I think this is like 1,200 plus. So his gear that's sitting at right now 1,400 plus the glyphs is going to go up as well. So that's going to be great. So we're going to see where he ends up at the end. I would love to get another dupe or two, because I believe his speed is on the 5th one, right? Yeah, I really need 2 more dupes to get that speed up. I would like him to be around like 140, 145, somewhere around there in that range, just for Ash farming, because like I said, that's the team we're trying to build right now. But anyways, that was just the update on our units here and what we've been working on. So let's go ahead and get into the actual meat and potatoes of today's video. Endless Trial, level 50. Can we finally beat it? Now, we could not do this before because I lacked any green units. I did not have a Zatlix like I do now. And I do now have a more better, well built up overall team as well than last time I tried this. I think I tried this, I'd like to say 4 days ago, because the last one of these I did was 40 again. I just did it on repeat because it was easy. So I think it has been about 4 days or 5 days, somewhere around there. But we have about 5 hours left before reset, and then we'll be able to do this again if we succeed. Otherwise, if we fail, well, that sucks, and then we'll just go ahead and do 40 yet again. But hopefully we can beat this, because we really do need to get all the resources we can from these endless trials. You know, getting screwed on floor 1 is never what we want to see happen, but we have to deal with the full freeze team. That's the problem here. Okay, now I like both the Boots of Black and the Boots of White. They're both very, very good. I don't like the attack stats that are based on how much HP you lose, because it's very situational. Whereas with the Books of White, and I'm sorry, the Boots of White, the Books of White and the Boots of Black are very good, because they just trigger right at the beginning. And no matter what, they're going to be beneficial to our team. So at the start of the battle, every ally grants a random positive effect. I think I might do that one, because I also like the other artifact that gives you attack based on how many positive effects are on your units. And then this one's at the start of the battle, every ally has a 25% chance to apply a random negative stat effect on every enemy. So that's a nice one. I do like that one as well. But I'm going to go ahead and pop this one here. All right, so recruit is kind of useless. I don't do recruits because they're all just so weak. They're not going to really do much. The only recruits that I usually like to take is if it's a unit that I don't care if their stats are bad, but they have a unique skill set or a trait that can be beneficial to my team. Like, I could take a Winstrex and just hope that her base speed is just faster than whatever I'm doing, especially if I have speed artifacts, because then I can use Winstrex to push my other units forward or to reset a cooldown. So that's not always a bad pickup. Another really good one to use is Light Kane or Light Dawn Evelyn, because they don't need to have good gear if whatever they're doing helps your team, be it either a broken skill or a broken trait or a combination of the two. So a little information there, guys, on how to really handle your recruits. Now, I still feel that recruits should allow you to recruit people from your friends list. That would make a lot more sense, now wouldn't it? And it would help you a lot more in these trials. But I don't really need any of those units right now, so we're just going to go ahead and take advantage of fighting more enemies to have access to more artifacts, and of course more gold and charms, because that's really what we want here. Also, we want the coins as well. So yeah, fighting more enemies sometimes isn't that bad as long as you know that you're going to win pretty easily without really taking much damage to your team, and which of course will hurt your chances of completing the endless trial. So a little peek behind the curtain of kind of how I handle trials. All right, so we're going to go ahead and grab him, grab him, grab him, and then boom. You know what? Actually, I don't need to be super... Well, I really need Connor for the attack up right now. Well, we'll use it for now, but I think eventually we'll stop using it. And then we'll replace him with another DPS, which of course will be our Jonathan. So anyways, let's go. Sorry guys, it's gonna be a longer video. I thought about maybe I should just do the final floor if we make it that far on the endless trial and record that. But I thought maybe some of you might actually want a longer video. You know, just sit back and chill and watch me do the entirety of endless trial, since we haven't really ever done that on this channel. So I don't know. You guys can let me know if we ever do, like, let's say 60. Would you prefer me to do the whole thing, or would you only want me to record the final floor if we make it to the final floor? You guys and gals can let me know in the comment section below. We're also going to start doing some more stuff here on the channel because I'd like to get back into working on my website and getting that done for a lot of you. It's just a lot of work. Just I got to, you know, make the time for all these things. All right, we're going to take the attack. I always take the attack percentages unless it's basically if you get a kill, you get to attack again. That artifact is amazing. I do like the ones that allow you to have an additional opportunity to make another action, but I still prefer the flat attack because I don't have to deal with RNG. I've played around with RNG so much times in my life over the years in different games. I've learned my lesson. Don't mess with RNG. RNG is not your friend. Sometimes it'll tempt you by doing good things, but then it'll turn around and just it'll stab you in the back. All right, do we want to fight a Sierra and a Balberith to get obviously an advanced geared charm, or do we want to just take on just Sierra by herself and just get a little bit of crappy gold? I think I'm going to always go for the charms. That's the whole point of this mode. Even if it's a little bit more you know, difficult, you can always go in and then back out before you die, which of course will reset everything before the fight started, so you won't have to worry about losing anything. And then you can try and contemplate a different strategy. You can also go and swap gear to another unit outside of the trial and then go back in and try that strat. I mean, there's a lot of different things you can try to do, but do we just, you know what, actually I think I want to go, do I want to go for the counter? No, we're just gonna go for the defense down and just take them all out. I think we'll be okay to kill that Balberith. Hopefully we can kill that Balberith with the Zachary if we are able to kill him right here. Okay, we were not, so that's a little bit of a shame. So what we're gonna do here is this will kill, you know what, this is probably gonna kill Balberith anyway, and then he's gonna attack me with his ult regardless, and we still have our shield up, and we have a defense up on 3 of our units. So the one I'm worried about mostly is Zatlix. So let's just go ahead and pop this anyways. Maybe, okay, yep, I figured it was gonna actually kill him. So here we go, we just gotta survive this. Who is he gonna attack is really gonna determine a lot of things here. Oh, okay, so our Zatlix actually tanked that quite well. Very good. I mean, Zatlix is completely maxed out on Glyph, so I mean, he ain't no, you know, he ain't no weakling. He's got that investment for sure. All right, well, let's just go ahead and take out Balberith then. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Then we'll go ahead and do this. In case we can't take her out here, let's go ahead and give our boy some additional damage. 50% attack here with the spell. And there we go. Easy. All right, not bad. So we managed to go ahead, grab our charms that we wanted, and we suffered no casualties, no problems. We didn't even take very much damage. All is right in the game right now, at this moment. All right, good stuff. So attack plus 20, or sorry, attack plus 15%, speed plus 20. Definitely going to take that all day long. Again, I like to play with RNG as least amount of times as possible. You obtain a matrix chest. I never go for those. 30 black market vouchers. Where are we at right now? Really? Sitting at 20, that would take us up to 50. Do we even have any good ones? Sometimes you get really bad black market. Like, it's very bad. Like, the lifesteal is okay, but I prefer to have more speed, more attack, elemental damage increase, being able to attack multiple times, stuff like that. Like, Fire Heroes gain crit rate plus 30%. That's not terrible. It would help our Zachary out. Our Connor, I guess. 22% lifesteal and critical strikes isn't too bad. Restores 8% health at the start of turn. Lifesteal 18%. So we didn't get no attack or speed or crit damage, or just flat crit rate, unfortunately. So we're gonna not do the random event. We're gonna go ahead and go for the artifact battle and just go ahead and just get a guaranteed artifact, and hopefully it's a good one. All right. Bomb the imps. Always use your shield for Connor. Connor is our lifeblood here. All right. Another enemy down. Got some more coins. Got some more black market tokens. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. These loading screens are killing me. Lifesteal plus 12% or speed plus 20, or each action on the battlefield increases attack by 5. I actually like that one, actually, because I feel like our speed right now is okay. I haven't felt like we were getting close to being outsped too often yet, and as long as Connor goes first anyways and puts up a shield, we're fine for the first round. And I think my Connor is sitting at like 180, 190. So we should be, yeah, we're still outspeeding everything quite well. So I think that one speed buff artifact might be enough for all of level 50. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. If we run into another one and there's nothing better, then we might pick up another speed just to be on the safe side for the floor bosses. But I think we're okay. We're going to go ahead and do this. Counterattack here. Charge him up. We're going to force one of these dogs to die. Actually, I think we might... Well, no. I don't think we'll do enough damage to make both of them die. No. We didn't get a lethal hit on Scarlet to make her wolf take himself out to protect her. That's such a good wolf. See? He just took the bullet for her, obviously. Because it's man's best friend doesn't mean it can't stand up for its woman. That's right. That's what a real manly dog would do. Heck yeah. Alright, so Scarlet is gone. Got ourselves another charm. Need all the charms we can get. Start working on our gear. Try and get Jonathan's gear leveled up a little bit more. We still need to find him some artifact, or I'm sorry, some accessories though. He needs a ring and a necklace. When attacking a group, there's a 30% chance to double the attack stat. At the start of the battle, grants immunity to one strike from the abilities, last one turn. That could be useful sometimes. And grants a shield with strength equal to 20% of this character's max health. So we don't really need to do that because we're running Connor. If I wasn't running Connor, that would not be a bad one to run Gaia's Heart. But I think in this situation, we're going to go ahead and take Explosive Totem. Just because, you know, we got Connor there for our protection at the start of the fight. Single target attacks have a 20% chance to be casted twice for the next 3 battles. Do I really need that? Or do I want to go for like the 10k plus gold? I would start taking Matrix chests, but they're so RNG, and you need so many to even craft one character. At the point, by the time you even get most of those characters fully craftable, you might not even need them anymore or even use that unit. So I don't like the Matrix system in this game. They definitely need to fix that. You know what? I feel like the gold's going to be, you know, more beneficial to me in this game, 16k gold, than just getting that for 3 more. Because I think the next 3 battles, since it's not the floor boss, we're going to be able to win easily, at least on the first floor. Right now, we're doing pretty well. Matter of fact, I feel confident in my team right now with the artifacts we've already gotten that I think we could probably auto at least the next couple or so. We'll see how it goes. We'll pay attention to it. Yeah, we're doing okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Lifesteal, 10% chance to grant a bonus turn after your action. Attack 20% when health is... Again, I don't like situational artifacts. Of course, I know they could be useful depending on what your team build is. There are some units out there that prefer to be low HP and they do more damage. A unit like Black Nicholas. I just said it that way because I saw people say it and it was funny to me. But yeah, so yeah, Black Nicholas would definitely be one that would definitely benefit from Raging Cross for sure. But for our particular team build, Dwarfs, King Helmet, or Dragon Eye would be the way to go. I think we're going to actually go ahead and... because I don't think we need Lifesteal. We are still, again, running Connor. Connor definitely makes certain things, you know, not as needed as others. So we will throw a little bit of RNG temptation into our team here. Because it's like we're already running a healer. I mean, Connor's just... he's just so versatile. It's ridiculous. Healing. Big Daddy shields. He can even provide a little bit of damage because you build him with attack, for crying out loud. He's got a defense down when it triggers on his skill 1. He's so good. And him paired up with William is great because you could use the counter attacks and still have your shields up. So it's like you're barely taking any damage, or if none at all. And you're also counter attacking. It's just a nice 1-2 punch. All right. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that Connor also gives you an attack up buff too. So he's got a lot of stuff going for him in his kit. All right, so what we got here? 25% defense and 20% deflect. At the start of battle, grants immunity to 1 strike from abilities last 1 turn. And when an ally is killed, all allies get to... that one's garbage to me. Beast Necklace, we don't want that. You can abuse that technically. If you think you can 3-man it, you could actually run a unit that has no investment on your team, let them die on purpose to make use of that. But you're getting some real crazy situational gameplay right there. We're gonna go ahead and take this one. All right, so what's our options now? If it's diamonds, I always take it. Obviously, I mean, being free to play, even if it's a crappy amount, you got to take it because that's half of a shop recharge for 20 gems. That's also, you know, going towards buying more stamina from the shop, the one-time daily, or even, you know, for 50 gems a day or whatever. I mean, gems are gems. You're free to play. You got to take them because these artifacts, they're not permanent. You don't get to take these with you. After you've beaten all 3 floors, they're gone, and, you know, you got to get new ones for the next fight. So always take the gems if you're free to play. We should do okay here as well. Alex should do fine. Bruzak, he probably won't kill. He's definitely going to take out. Oh, wow, that Bruzak's actually got less HP than the Urzag. Kind of crazy. There you go. RNG, I believe that 10% just kicked in and we attacked a second time there. And we're getting very close here to our first floor boss. Got to take on the Freeze team. I think it's got Mila, Tia, Mulago, and who was the other one? Celine Dion. Gonna sing us to death, maybe. All right, so we're gonna take this one. As I said earlier in the fight, I do enjoy that one. Since you have so many, you know, you have a whole team of units, that 25% chance is actually quite high when you actually think about it. So what do we got here? Got a Bruzag and a bunch of grunts. All right. Unless that chest has something good in it, we're one more fight away from the boss after this. Otherwise, we'll just take the chest and then go to the boss. Yeah, Connor going in with 8K crits. You love to see it. Oh, he actually almost took out Bruzak there. Not bad. Okay. Moving along. Getting our lovely 4 coins here. Alright, speed plus 20, defense plus 15, lifesteal plus 12. So, since I feel like our speed situation has still been pretty good, I think we will go with the lifesteal. Or actually, no, because like I said, Connor's still in there and he's doing a really good job of keeping us on our toes. I think we just go with the defense, actually. Yeah, we'll go defense. We'll be a little bit more tanky. That'll only help with when we put our shields up. It'll just make those shields that much better, because now they're gonna be scaling to Connor's attack, and all of us will have individual defense, which will mitigate some damage. Oof. They're not giving me anything fun here, are they? You obtain 1 legendary artifact, but you lose 30% health for the next battle, which of course in our case would be the boss, the floor boss. You obtain 1 epic artifact, minus 30% crit resistance. I am not too much in favor of either of those. Well, we actually, never mind. We actually do have 1 more fight. Okay, we can actually pull this off. Okay. Plus 20% attack and defense. Of course, on only floor 3. I hate that. So we're gonna waste that minus 30% HP on this fight, not on the floor boss. So this will work out for us. So I guess we're gonna be pretty strong if we make it to floor 3. But that's unfortunate to get down on floor 1, man. It's like, okay. Especially when we had to lose 30% of our max HP. But we're alright. We good. I'm just worried that our whole team isn't going to go first against the floor boss. That's what I'm a little bit worried about, because my team is still kind of slow, even with the first 20 speed artifact that we grabbed earlier on. So hopefully our gamble pays off and we don't have to worry about it, but we'll see what happens. Okay, William's going to hit us. The AoE, that's fine. I didn't do very much. Alright. Okay, so all is good. All is right in the world now. Let's go ahead and see if we can get through this floor 1. If we can get through floor 1 and then, accumulate some more really good artifacts, I don't think floor 2 is going to be a problem. But we got to somehow get through floor 1 with all of our units intact, because you don't really have a lot of options for additional units to come in outside of like Jonathan. Not too many other people really build up with investment. There we go. That's what we want right there. And I love that it's called Troll's Treasure. That's just hilarious to me. There we go. Here's the ice team. Thank goodness we have a Zatlix now. Otherwise, this could be a problem. We're going to go ahead and I think we're going to take stun. Just in case. Just in case, because we might have to. I don't think my Zatlix, even with some of the artifacts we picked up, I don't think he's going to be able to one-shot anybody. So we really need to try and mitigate some of the round 1 damage here. We don't want to get completely frozen, because then we'd be screwed. Oh, I forgot to take auto off. That's awesome. We might have to go in and redo this. That's not good at all. Who has the lowest HP? Let's start with that first. So Mila, or no, I'm sorry, Celine has the lowest HP. So that's who we want to target with Zatlix first. And then see the auto stunning Mulago kind of sucks. At that point, they should have stunned Mila or stunned Tia, but whatever. Whatever. Let's just go ahead and hit Celine then. Oh boy, no defense down either, which is unfortunate. All right, let's do this. Hope for the best. I don't see it happening. I really don't, but crazier things have happened. Oh, just a hair too short, guys and gals. Just a hair too short. Now, I could use his AoE, but I'd rather do this in case people who don't get frozen will actually do us some good here with damage. I kind of want to use his skill too. just to hopefully get that kill and trigger. There we go. All right. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we will use his, oh, shoot. I did it wrong. I should have used the skill one first. Whatever. Whatever. Try and get that Mila down at least somewhat. Now here, you're going to get hit with Frostbite. Okay. Got 2 units frozen. That's unfortunate. Okay, Mila's going to come in and really wreck our world, isn't she? Everyone's going to get frozen, aren't they? All right, Connor survived. We lost Zachary, but it's okay. We can still play this game without Zachary. And we might even be able to grab a shrine on floor 2 and onwards to revive him. Or, I'm sorry, to bring him back. So we might be okay there. We're going to go ahead and see. It might be a little bit too early to heal. Honor is pretty tanky. We're just gonna... Who's got the next lowest HP? So it's gonna be Mulagu. Okay. He hasn't hit us yet, I don't think. So he's probably still got his ult ready to go. So we're just gonna do this. Hopefully that we get Zalix too. Of course not. Okay, that's not gonna feel good. Oh boy. They just went after Connor like no tomorrow. This is what I was afraid of. We gotta try and get a defense down now. We might have to restart this fight. Of course, we got nothing. We got Tia, but that's it. Yeah, this is not looking good at all. Man, come on. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart. That's not good. So this is what I was afraid of. We're just getting completely just destroyed right now. Completely getting destroyed right now. We have to take out Mila. And then Celine, we just got, or vice versa. We got to do something about those two. Because those are our biggest threat right now for getting frozen. Frostbite, it works sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. And if it does work, it takes a little bit of time for setup sometimes. So he is not really the major concern here. It's really those two. It's Celine and Mila. Boy, oh boy. What are we gonna do here? I'm just trying to think, guys. Trying to think. Honestly, I don't think Zachary's doing much for us here because he is fire, obviously. Jonathan's gear isn't as good, so I might have to swap those. We'll have to see. I might. Man. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna stun. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna stun Mila. If that helps us out. Like I said, if we can get through this floor boss, hopefully with artifacts that we obtain on the floor 2, by the time we have to fight these again on floor 2, it could be okay. Because we don't have to fight them on floor 3, thankfully. Okay. So, we want to stun Mila. Right? He had this 3rd most HP? Yeah. Then, of course, Tia with 20. Alright. That's not too bad. Okay. We want to give everybody an attack up buff, obviously. Shields. Ooh, we get to go again. Okay. Sure. Well, let's target Celine. Let's try and get this kill off. Not very much damage, but I'll take it. Alright, now let's try to get the defense down this time. I might have made a mistake trying to go for the counter. I was underestimating the actual damage that Milo was going to put on us. The hurt. And boy, did she give it to us. So with the defense down, I'm now hoping with the attack up buff and all the other buffs that he has right now, hopefully Zalix can get this kill and at least take Celine out. At least. And we have Jonathan there too, could possibly help us out. Yes, there we go. There we go. That's all we needed. We just needed a better setup, a little bit of strategy, a little bit of mind power, a little thinking, all that good stuff and more. And now we're going to go in, kill Mila as well. Go for Tia. Look at that. Oh, here we go. Everything's triggering now, boys and girls. I forgot we did pick up the artifact. If you get a kill, you get to go again. So this is working perfectly. So Look at that. Just a little bit of setup, little tweaks there, and it made a big difference. There we go. Easy. So all team members recover 30% health at the end of battle. Don't really need that. Critical strikes reduce this character's ability cooldowns by 1, plus 50% damage to the first ultimate ability used in battle. That'll work out for us because we don't technically need to use the ultimate of Connor or even the ultimate for William early on. We could just use his counter attack skill 2 and Connor skill 2 for the shields and attack up. Thus meaning our first ultimate will go to none other than our boy Zatlik. So he's going to be doing big daddy damage. All right. So now that we have 88 our black market tokens, let's go ahead and pick something up that we could use here. Our heroes gain. Okay, we don't really need. I'm going to go ahead and do the 22% lifesteal and critical strikes. I mean, yeah, it's just only 4% more than just a guaranteed lifesteal. But I feel like at this point, we're going to be, well, our crit might not be. Yeah, we better just, but yeah, you don't want to, go into that abyss known as RNGesus, you know what I'm saying? Anything in here we can actually utilize? We could use the light cane. We could, but only if all the artifacts we have are enough to get this guy's speed up to be higher than the enemies to even utilize his ult. Let's check his stats here real quick. Ooh, his speed's only 89. Obviously, they have no gear, which is... I'm not going to get into it. But, deals 80% damage to all enemies and grants invincible to all team members for 1 turn. This is very huge. Very, very huge. But, at only 89 speed, I don't think it's going to be fast enough to utilize because, like I said, the only time I want to run like a unit like that in this is if I can make sure that they're going to go before the enemy. And even with the plus 20 speed I have now, I don't think it's worth passing up on more gold, more coins, to be honest. Don't think the benefit the risk doesn't match up with the reward, if you will. We do get our Zac back, by the way. Let's see here. Can we start speeding this up? Can we just go full on DPS here? Does this work? See what happens here. Let's see if we can kind of speed up the process. We have 3 units that could utilize William's trait. And let's see how it works out. See if we can start speed blitzing this floor. Obviously, we're going to be losing plus 20% attack from Connor, but we are now adding an additional DPS to our team, so it kind of makes up for it. Okay. Yeah, I think this is going to work out fine. Because Alex, every time he gets a kill, he's going to get to go again because of our artifact. So we should kind of just speed along through here pretty quickly, I think. Like I said, I could have took the light cane. I probably could have made him work at some point, but I really just don't want to have to waste picking up too many more speeds. You know what I mean? If there's other stuff on the table. When taking damage, applies 1 stack of poison on the attacker. Lifesteal plus 12%. Let's go ahead and do dodge plus 10%. Let's just keep going with the theme of being, more in survival-based team. Like, have more self-sustainability. Well, so we can fight Abaddon, or we can fight Arundel. But this one gives you the better charm, so we're going to go for that. This is probably still the best area to farm charms in a game outside of gear dungeons. And then I think third on that list would probably be doing your shop refreshes. From the bartender. So Alex just gonna go ham probably for the rest of this video, and that's fine. It could be a Alex showcase. I don't care. Alex is a beast. I love him. I loved him since he came out in the last beta. He looks cool. I know he doesn't look exactly like him, but he reminds me of Reptile from Mortal Kombat, and I'm such a big Mortal Kombat fanboy So if anything can remind me of one of my favorite franchises of all time, I'm down. I'm down. Now, of course, I think was it Mortal Kombat Deception? I believe that's the one that used that reptile style. Because Reptile's had many different styles. He's had like the more humanoid version. He's had like where he was like full-on reptile looking, kind of like you see here with Zatlix. And he's had kind of like some that were like a mix of the two over the years. We're going to go ahead and do that one as well. It only helps with our Zatlix combination. So we got, you obtain a matrix checks or plus 30% damage for the next 3 battles. That's not very long, and I think we're doing fine, so we're just going to keep sticking to our strategy. Going for the coins, going for the charms. Like, if I was struggling and I needed to buy some time to try and pick up some more artifacts, then yeah, I would go for the additional 30% damage, but we're doing fine. And I've probably made 1 or 2 mistakes in this video. I know I probably have. It's a little bit different when you're trying to record a video, talking about it, commentating on it, and also trying to make sure that you're paying attention to what you're doing and you're not making much mistakes. I'm sure I've probably made 1 or 2 mistakes, definitely. Or I've said things out of order. It happens, but it's all in good fun. When attacking a single target, there is a 20% chance to attack again. Kills whichever ally has the least health by 30% at the end of the battle, or non-damage dealing abilities have a 50% chance to reduce all of this character's ability. We're just going to go and go with this one. All right, the Soul Chaser Blade. It's a cool name, actually. How many artifacts we have? We have 56, so 4 more, and we'll go ahead and pick up another. Now, you'll notice that we have our Breath of Revival. I'm saving these for when we get to actually doing floor 60s and 70s. Because I have a feeling we're going to need those to at least clear 60 at some point. If we don't have other green units prepared and ready to go. Because Zatlix himself, you know, as good as he is, if we don't get the right artifacts, we might need some more. We might need I'm not sure what we're going to build. Maybe Freya. Freya might be on the list of units to potentially build up. I do like Freya's kit. So we might. Do Love is also in the works, but we're actually working on him slightly right now in the background. I didn't mention him at the beginning of the video, but yeah, he's another project piece for us. And the only reason I'm working on Do Love is because we do have William. If I didn't have William, I would never look at Do Love. I feel like Do Love is like losing half of his entire potential if he doesn't have William. Maybe even more so than that. All right. Okay. Let's do it, Alex, my boy. Get that kill, which means he's going to get to go again. Oh, it doesn't even matter. Does not even matter. All right. We're doing very well today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are all enjoying. I know this is a very long video, as I said. I'm trying to keep the commentary going here. Grants, oh yeah. Actually, we really need that to go multiple times. I think this one might work more in our favor, to be honest, because I think that would just be overkill. And if we're not getting the initial kill on the floor boss, then this isn't going to help us as much. Like, I know it could be beneficial, but with all the buffs we're getting, this might be the way to go, because then we're going to at least better our chances of Zatlix guaranteeing getting that kill. And that's the whole purpose of it. If he keeps getting a kill, he's going to keep getting the go anyway, so it doesn't matter. You obtain 1 elite artifact plus 30% dodge. No target attacks have a 20% chance. This drop silver, the second one, is very good. Yeah, I think we're going to pick that one up. What are we going to get? After obtaining every victory, grants 3% attack. Okay, so we're going to get that maximum amount before we get to the next floor boss, which is great because we still have all this way to go. What we have here? All fire. And, okay, we're going to take this because obviously the better reward. Urion with his OP ultimate AoE, man. Whoo, boy. I can't wait till we can finally build him up on this account. And in case you have not seen the last episode of the free-to-play series, we actually hold Urion on this free-to-play account. We have him. I can't believe it, but we have him. And we're going to slowly build him up when we can in the background. You know, we're going to feed in glyphs whenever we can to him here and there. It's going to be a process, but we're going to try and build him up. I would really love to use him. Even at just no dupes, he's still going to do very well. He's got some really good stats. I would love to get some dupes in him, though. At least 2. That'd be great. But they're a light and dark legendary, so you know how hard that is. We're definitely going to go ahead and pick this one up. Again, more attack power, the better. Works more in favor for our boys Alex. Okay. That that back-to-back basically bomb on the enemies is so nice. I mean, it just makes Zalix's work so much easier. Alright, he's gonna go again. Bonus turns. Gonna go again. Fortunately, lost his ult that time though, but it's fine. Daiquiri should do cleanup here. Nice. There we go. Then he's gonna get to go again because he also got a kill. Then let's see what John Boy's got here. This ain't gonna do anything. Yeah, that did like, it didn't do. Boom. Jonathan taking his bonus turn for his buff. Ooh, gotta be careful. We might lose Alex here. We don't want to lose him. That's our boy. Alright. So, I'm not liking my Zalix's HP situation right now. So, maybe... hopefully we can pick up maybe an HP recovery at the start of the turn might help. Or maybe we throw Connor back in the team. Taking damage. There's a 40% chance to counterattack. That's not too bad. When a spell is granted... when a spell is used, grants plus 50% attack to the caster for the current turn. This will also be helpful now. And we'll kind of do a nice little cheesy combo with that as well for Zalix, using the plus 50% attack spell. And since he'd be the first ultimate used, we'd also get that other additional attack buff. So we can do some really crazy things with Zalix. Alright. This is actually going to be helpful. Recovers 5% health at the start of the turn for the next 3 battles. Okay, I can accept that. Let's see what we got to fight here. Okay. You beg. He might actually outspeed our team and go at least once or twice. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Just quickly go in, see what the speed situation is real fast. And if we have to, we'll exit out, go back in, and then we'll use Connor and take out Jonathan. Just so we can top our Zalix up. So he's ready to go by the time we get to Floor Boss 2. Yeah, I knew he was going to be faster than us. I want to see if he actually kills our Zalix. Alright, so we're good there. We're going to go ahead and drop the bomb. There we go. We're going to use skill 1 and we'll do it. Blackhorn. Nice. Alright. Now, attack up with the Rage Aura. Go ahead and attack the Blackhorn, and then at this point we should just be fine. Just gonna click auto. Yeah. And we're gonna get all that beautiful lifesteal. So our Zalix is now top back up. So yeah, we didn't have to worry about bringing Connor in yet. That's good. And I do believe we have enough black market tokens now to go ahead and grab something else. Yes, we do. Any spell cast restores 20% health. That could be, well, plus 15% area damage and removes 1. We only have 2 units that actually even have full AoE, right? Well, I guess, well, technically, I guess William has an AoE as well. Sure. None of those were really that great. because you only got 2 spells and you're not going to use them more than once in any of these fights, so it's not as great as it sounds. Plus 30% damage for the next 3 battles. Or will we have the recruit here? Okay. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take the plus 30% damage, because we have a battle here, and I don't think we're going to get to the boss, because I'm pretty sure this blank space is going to be another enemy, unless we go boom, boom. Yeah, okay. All right, so I guess we just do more lifesteal. We're almost done with floor 2, ladies and gentlemen. I know this is a very long video, very long process, but I hope that I'm keeping you entertained enough and you're learning some stuff. And if I've made any mistakes, of course, you can give me some feedback in the comment section below, because, you know, it's fun to doing things like this. The learning experience for everyone. Even if you've played a game for a long time, there's always new things that you can pick up. All right. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Jonathan going in. I'll be honest, guys. I only took Connor out to put Jonathan in because secretly I wanted you guys to see Jonathan in action. But that's just a secret between me and you. No, but yeah, it is nice to get him in there. I have actually not been able to use him yet, so this is like the first time I've actually used Jonathan. So it's kind of cool to see somebody new in there that you don't normally use much. Attacks have a 50% chance to steal 1 positive random swing when attacked, deflects, and grab. I'll just take the crit rate. But yeah, I just wanted to see Jonathan out there. I do like his like lightning blade sword. Like, it's got all this lightning stuff going on around a blade. It looks pretty cool. I like it. Williams going in with the AoE, defense down. Here goes Alex. He's going in. Alex is just like, nah, you're not surviving me. Ain't happening, man. He took care of all of that. Alex is the apex predator. We're at 53 minutes right now. Not too bad. I thought we'd already be like well over an hour by now, but now we're doing okay. Plus 15% crit rate, plus 20% crit damage. Definitely going to take that one. All right. We are 1 fight away from the floor 2 boss. We got to take on Hakrin and 3 fire imps. No problem. This is probably going to be our longest. Actually, I think this is now our longest Awaken Chaos Era video that I've ever done on this channel. Even through all the betas. This is definitely going to be the longest one. People are going to be looking at the video like, wow, it's like over an hour long. What's going on here? It's like a live stream, but it's not live. All right. We might lose our William. Who's he going to attack here? No, he attacked Zachary. That's fine. I'm low-key. I don't think he would have killed William with that anyways. It'd have been close. All right. It is now floor boss number 2. Out of 3. We still have 1 more whole floor to go. My goodness, you never realize how long Endless Trials are until you actually are recording it and you're looking at the time. My goodness. Alright. Get in here. So, now we're going to take Jonathan out temporarily because our units need a top up. And we don't have anything to top up with outside of our lifesteal. And I don't think William's going to be able to top up fast enough before he gets obliterated. So we're just gonna leave that as is. You know what? Do I keep smoldering? You know what? I think we do keep smoldering flames in here because unless the HP increase is gigantic from floor 1 to floor 2, I think we should be able to put in some work with Zatlix here. Gotta turn auto off. It's gonna ruin me. I might have to restart this. Okay, not too bad. All right, let me see here. So we're looking at 38k, 47, 31, and 34. So definitely it's a big jump. Like, they've added quite a bit. Like, I think Mulago, right off the top of my head, like added like 12k HP. Something like that, 12, 14k. That's just the one that jumps out to me. So yeah, they've definitely increased at least 10, 15k plus per individual here. So what we want to do then is we want to go for the defense down, obviously. The big health drain and the bomb actually did pretty well of taking quite a sizable chunk of HP out of these units. So, oh, we get to go again. Nice, it triggered. What do we want to do now then? I guess we can go... Who has the most of those three? It would be Mila. Okay. Let's go ahead and join attack with Mila. Or against Mila. Oh, nice. And it was Alex that joined attack. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and amp him up. I guess we'll attack Mila first then, because we definitely know she's going to be a guaranteed kill. Nice. Mulago dead. There we go. Good stuff. There you guys go. Easy. Easy clap. There we go. GG. My goodness. So grabbing all those crit damage and attack percentage artifacts was definitely the right way to go, because now it's paying off big time. And now we're going to be getting the artifact for only floor 3 only to also be activated as soon as we collect our stuff here. Minus 50% defense of all enemies for 2 turns at the start of battle. That is huge. Increase all ally speed by 50%. Don't really need that. An elemental advantage effects plus 100% is also very, very strong. But this one is just perfect for our current setup that we're running right now. All right. Floor 3. And I don't think we're going to have any problems at this point, because we don't have to fight the ice team no more. Only on floor 1 and 2. It's going to be a different floor boss now. We're in business. We're doing very well now. I'm very confident that we're going to clear this. I'll grab another one. I don't really need any of this stuff. Keep going with our... Let's just keep going with what works, right? You know, that's how it works, man. Let's just keep doing this. Give me an excuse to put Jonathan back in there, you know? We got to give him a little bit of love, man. We got to get people used to seeing him. He's going to probably be seeing quite a bit here going forward in future episodes of our free-to-play series, because, hey, we're working on him. We're getting him up to 6-star. Gonna get his abilities all skilled up. We're gonna try and, you know, make his gear even better, and hopefully he becomes a mainstay for a little while, at least on our Ash team for sure, because we don't really have much else in the way of water DPS outside of Celine, which we're gonna try and maybe build her up to, because that's all I have. That's all my options I have to even do Ash farming. And I need to farm Ash because I need Dragon Scale set for my William and my Connor. That way we take 30% less damage from crits, which could be very beneficial in all kinds of modes in the game, especially PvP. When targeting a single target, there is a blah. We'll go for the percent is 20 speed. That's a nice little combo. Definitely the one we want to fight, right? Yep, has the higher tier charm. That's what we're aiming for. We are about to hit the 1 hour mark. We're about a minute off here. So, my goodness, this has been a long one. This is gonna probably take a long time when I have to take it into in my video editor and you know, apply the intro, and then you gotta let that go through, and then you gotta upload it to YouTube, and then it's gotta process after it uploads. My goodness, this is gonna be a video that's gonna take a little bit of time to get up here on the channel. I usually try to get my videos, you know, uploaded very soon after I record them, like literally within an hour after. I try to, unless I'm scheduling them for like days in advance, if I know I'm going to be away for a while or something. But usually I don't know that in advance either. I'm kind of just like day to day. Okay. Do that one again. Random event. You obtain a legendary artifact. All team members recover 50%, or you obtain one rare. We'll go for the legendary. Critical strikes reduces character's ability cooldown by 1. Grab the purse. Obviously, get our gold. 16k. We got here. And a rare artifact or plus 30% damage. So neither one of those are very good. We're going to go and grab more coins and gold. I don't think we're quite ready yet, though, like I said, for 60. Because I think we might be able to beat the first floor if we tried a few times with some strategies using just Zatlix for our DPS. But we'd have to get really lucky on artifacts. But the floor 2, with how much their HP jumps, as we've already seen, I don't think we're going to be able to pull it off yet until we get at least another unit that can, you know, basically form a nice DPS duo with Zatlix for, you know, against water type units. So we're either going to need a really strong water DPS or a wood DPS. But like I said, I am working on Dulov. So if we get him all built up and ready to go by then, it's not going to be by tomorrow's reset for the Endless Trial, but maybe the one after. We'll have to see what my situation is for stamina right now, and it's not good. So I don't know. It might be a week or so, but we'll definitely get to it. And if you guys, again, want to see me record that entire process, all 3 floors, let me know. If you only want to see me just do the final floor, let me know that as well. I'm very curious of what you guys think. When taking damage, reflects damage, 5% per positive. We'll take that one. All right. See here. So we definitely want to fight that one because it's going to have the better charm anyways. Fire Imps and Hakron. Be a pretty quick fight. Man, I tell you what, I freaking love William's ult animation because it reminds me of a Noble Phantasm from Fate. I don't know, just the way it's set up with all the weapons or the minions coming out, you know, the grunts, his soldiers, if you will. It just looks like a Noble Phantasm would. It's just, I don't know, it's just the way they set it up. The aesthetics is what it just reminds me of it so much. Probably also is the fact that Unlimited Blade Works might be my favorite rendition of the Fate anime. I love all the visual novels as well, even all the spin-offs. But I think, like, in terms of like anime, we're going anime only. That's probably my favorite iteration of it, or adaptation, whatever word you want to use. They all work. All ability cooldowns are reduced by 1 upon death, blah, blah, blah. Single target attacks have a 25% chance to duplicate damage. Why not? Because technically Zatlix is a single target attack. All right. We're taking on my boy Edicris. You've seen me showcase him on my other account that I've since abandoned. We just don't need it anymore. This has basically become my new main. Having a lot of fun with this one. But yeah, you've seen Edicris on that account. I had Edicris jacked up. And then we're also, of course, fighting Hector. He's a very underrated unit. He's super, super strong. I'm actually kind of surprised a lot more people aren't talking about Hector. So good for Guild Boss, so good for Tulpa. He could basically nuke you in PvP as well if you're looking for a strong single target nuker. But he definitely benefits more in fights that he can attack for more than a few turns. So definitely like Bane's Wraith, OP there. I'd also say he's OP again, like I said, in Tulpa. And of course, as we've already mentioned, Guild Boss. I think he could do some work in some of the gear dungeons too. Like maybe Witch of the Wind if you're looking for a quick DPS kill. Gemini Dragon, perhaps, as well. I don't know. There's some other areas that he might benefit from. You just have to play around with it. Okay. And great there. And we definitely want to grab those charms. By the way, that bomb becomes stronger and stronger the further you get, because your attack is getting higher and higher because of all the artifacts. Because the bomb's taking your collective attack and it's being based on that. So, you know, with all your units being jacked up, then that bomb just gets better and better. It's a great combo to have that with the big Mega Drain. Like, you're doing so much damage before you even do your first move. It's lovely. All right, so this poison effect plus 200%. If you hit a lot of the poison artifacts and you're running a poison team and you got the poison effect plus 200%, I've seen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you what, you do some disgusting looking things with the poison team in Endless Trials if you get that setup. Like, my goodness. We'll just go ahead and do the counterattack damage since we are running William. All right, go ahead and take Gubeg. I didn't even notice who the other one was, what fire unit that was. It was Gubeg and somebody. Gubeg and Orak. Orak is another solid epic unit for single target DPS. Him and Andre, man, they're kind of like a class of their own when it comes to single target damage. From epics anyways. Nathalia, she would be up there too, but I consider her more of an AoE because of the way her kit works. So I can't really include her in the single target beast category. All right, easy peasy. We're just cruising along. We're up to about almost an hour 7 minutes here, getting up on that, and we're breezing through floor 3. We had a really good setup. We grabbed all the proper artifacts. We made some really good adjustments, a couple strategies, and everything's paying off very well here. Any spell cast restores HP, heals whichever ally has the least health by 30% at the end of battle. Upon death, curses a blah, blah, blah. We'll go ahead and use this one because I have noticed that sometimes at the end of the fight, like our William, for example, was a little bit low. So I guess we can utilize that. Hey, speaking of Urion, there's our boy. Speaking of poison, there's Santis. All right, so wait, next 3 battles, will that be enough time? No, probably not. Do the vouchers. Go to our vouchers here. We have plenty. I guess we might as well use that one. Guess we can use that one for Zatlix, I suppose. Also, no, we're not running any dark heroes, so it doesn't really matter. That one. All right, let's go. That damage is just huge at the beginning. Hey, Zatlix actually didn't kill somebody. It's been a while. As soon as I say that, Zach's like, hold on, I got you. I got you, my boy. All right, so we are getting there. So close. When taking damage, reflects damage equal to 5% of this character's max health. Grants 10% attack for every 20% health lost. We might actually use that one over the other one this time around, even though I don't really like any of those 3. I guess you could consider that the lesser of the 3 evils here. Jonathan hasn't really seen much action here in the last few fights because Zatlix is pretty much just taking care of everything. And then whenever scraps he leaves behind, Zachary cleans it up. So our poor Jonathan, he's just in there just collecting experience, man. And I'm not talking about EXP in the way of leveling up. I'm just talking about battle experience. He's just sitting, he's watching the fight. He's learning. He's becoming a better soldier, a better warrior. Obviously that's not a real function in the game, but that would be pretty cool. That'd be some next level right there in a gacha game. All right, when a spell is used, resist all of the caster's ability cooldowns. I'm sorry, resets. My goodness, if I could read. Upon receiving damage of over 50% max health in a single attack, All team members gain 30% attack for 3 turns. Upon death, curses a random enemy with minus 30% attack, defense, and speed. Only effective during the current battle. All these are not very good, but whatever. That one at least has some kind of usability if we have a drawn out fight, which we won't. But those other two, I just don't see them really being effective, and we don't really want any buffs for characters when an ally dies. The whole point is to not die, so keep it that way. We have a really nice setup right now too. All right, we're there. It's time. The final battle. If I wouldn't get hit with a copyright claim, I'd be playing the final countdown by Europe. We'd be listening, we'd be jamming it out, thinking we're in Rocky. Getting ready for this final fight, this final showdown. All right, let's do it. We are all jacked up. Our units are ready to go. All their training has paid off. They're all beastly now. They're ready to take these suckers down. We ain't playing around here, man. This ain't no game. This is life. Life and death. Only one shall walk out of the arena. David versus Goliath. Except I think we're now Goliath because we're so jacked up. Oh well. Beggars can't be choosers, man. Stepped into the ring with the champ. All right. Let's do this. Look at that. Zachary ain't playing no games, man. Boom. And he did so much damage just now. All that 10% triggered. That's hilarious. Hey, Jonathan got the final blow, man. You cannot write this. Oh my God. You cannot make this stuff up. That was perfect. So we just said a few minutes ago that Jonathan really hasn't got a chance to do much here because he's being completely outclassed, obviously, by our much faster and more built up Zatlix and Zachary. But how poetic is it that Jonathan got to make the final blow? And it was all auto. I didn't do anything. I didn't set it up that way. So that's awesome. Jonathan gets to be the hero that saves everyone at the end of the day by taking out the evil Light Cane. That's funny. That is funny. Now he gets to go run back home to his wife. Whoever she may be. Maybe, well, could be his husband too. Who knows? Who knows? And he said, I saved the day. I beat the final boss. I'm the champ now. And you know he's going to get some really, really good hero sex for the night. Definitely. So, there you guys go. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe, take notifications, join us in the Discord in the description below. Follow me on Twitter at XSPlays. We beat all of level 50 on Ellis Trial with our free-to-play account that we've been working on for the past week plus. So I thank you all so much for watching. I know it was a very longer than usual video, but stay tuned for more content here on the channel. We're going to also try to provide some first impressions and stuff like that for other games, because I know, you know, we just can't keep uploading the same game over and over again because I'll run out of stuff to do. So until next time, I'll catch you guys then. Don't forget to like the video, and peace.